Hey guys, today we are talking about how to win with an argument, channeling your emotions into logic. So we've done a little bit of research into, or I guess guided instruction into what argumentation is, but I want to take you further. I want to take you from that formal idea that you have in your head that I gave you yesterday and your informal writings that we've kind of been doing around our research and actually put them together so we're on the path to being able to write a formal argument. Am I going to get to the next slide? Oh, there we go. All right, so we've gone through this yesterday, but I just want to review and reiterate. The elements of argumentation are 5 easy things, most of which you already understand from other kinds of writing. The first being evidence, that equates to text proof. The second being appeals, which we're going to talk about more a bit today. The third being refutation of the opposition. This means explaining why the guy opposite to you is wrong. 4 being a clear thesis or claim. And the 5th being a clear sense of audience. So I would say out of all those, you know 3 of them pretty well. Text proof, thesis, an audience. You guys can do that. So you're really only learning 2 new things. And you're just looking at the things that you already know in a new light. All right, so let's talk about what we're reading and what we're researching. We're researching the Baltimore Uprising, and some of you are identifying very heavily with what you're reading because most of what you're reading is taking place in the same streets that we live and work. You guys walk to school every day through some of the streets that some of this stuff occurred on, and it's powerful stuff. So how do you take those emotions? What do you do with them? How do you make them fruitful? So the evidence should be stirring some emotions in you. So most of you already have that. All right, so this will lead eventually to you creating a claim and appeals and refutation. So what I want you to do, and we're gonna do this for a 3 write, which I'm gonna talk about on the next slide, but I want you to think about what the problem is that you're seeing, that the articles are talking about. Why should people care about this problem still? And who is opposing, what are they saying and doing that is wrong or against what you believe to be right? Okay, so starting this process, and as we know, writing is a sloppy art, okay? There's a lot of scratching out, there's a lot of mess. We need to get from that messy stage to that more polished stage, and how do we get from mad to right? All right, so you start with your research. You're gonna write your emotions down. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, what you've read and what you've learned is valid, and you need to write that down. All right, so pick out from that free write any problem that you see. That's eventually gonna become your formalized claim. Right now, you're not going to worry about writing a formal thesis. We're not into the stage where you're formalizing your thesis and you're fine-tuning your research and text proof. We're still in the money stage where you're trying to figure all this process out and make a skeletal framework for what you're thinking and feeling. Next, you need to think about who you want to tell this information to. Who would benefit from your argument, the information that you're thinking about, the feelings that you're feeling? Who's going to identify with that and be able to get you some traction? And 5, why is the opposition wrong? Why are the people who are against you, why are they wrong? And not just why you think they're wrong, but like actually put not just why you feel they're wrong, but actually put some time into looking into the statistics that you're finding and try to decide what the facts are there about why they're wrong, because the facts is what's going to get you traction with people believing your argument. All right, so if you start this process, you're going to get to the point where you have enough material to start formally writing. So right now, what I want you to do, you can get out a sheet of paper, you can do it on a web page. I don't care. If you want to send it to me in an email, that's fine. However you want to do your free write, you're going to get points for it. But I want you to give me something real. I want your real opinions and your real thoughts, and I'm not judging them. I just want you to have them, okay? And I want you to record them and make them useful. Because there's no point in being angry if you're not getting anything done with it or getting anything out of it. Being angry for the sake of being mad is silly. So let's move on to a point where we're processing these things, all right? Have a great day.